Hi all, good afternoon. Thank you so much for joining in this live session. We are connected here for discussing about the basic documents required. So firstly, thank you so much for accepting the Wipro's offer. And apart from the offer letter that we have rolled out to you, many congratulations on accepting and registering on the WIP job portal. Moving ahead, we have this call today just to make you understand what all documents are required that you need to upload. And please utilize this opportunity. And if you have any such queries, you are supposed to write your resume number and your superset ID in the chat box. After writing your resume number, please mention the issue faced. Once you will write down your issues, we will take up from the chat box and then we will take up the queries. So stay connected with me and we'll be discussing about your audit related issues in the upcoming steps. Just give me a moment. We'll start in another 2 minutes. Once I am done with my part, I will share one Google form. You can use that Google form to embed your responses, whatever issues you are facing. So we will quickly discuss on whatever is the mandatory document that is required at your end to upload the documents to submit your documentation process. So the mandatory documents that you require is your educational documents. Talking about your educational documents, you have to have your 10th and 12th mark sheets, whether it is a regular course or it is a distance learning course. After your 10th and 12th, you should have your graduation mark sheets and you should have your first to four semesters of your graduation mark sheet. And you are supposed to upload 4 semesters of your mark sheets. So if most of you do not have your fifth or sixth semester mark sheet, need not worry because you can upload your mark sheets till fourth semester. I know many of you do not have the mark sheets of fifth semester or sixth semester, the ones who are passing out in the year 2023. So in that case, you can upload your mark sheets till fourth semesters. Moving ahead, there is in your mark sheets, you should have your name, your registration number, your college details, your subject details, everything. If anything is missing, like your result is not there, please make sure you mention it correctly in the remarks column. Now, moving ahead to the UG branch. In your graduation branch, you are requested to enter the details like when did you start, what is your graduation all about, what is the graduation stream, what is the degree, whatever it is. So you have to provide every such details in terms of your graduation. Now, apart from that, we have to quickly, just give me a moment, please. So all of you would have to make sure that the mandatory documents have your college college mark sheets, your educational mark sheets, and if you have a college ID card, you have to upload your college ID card in the UG specialization in your branch because all of you would be either in BSc or BCA from CS branch, IT branch, electronics, whatever is your branch. In that case, you have to upload your college ID card, or if you do not have a college ID card, in that case, you can just upload your marks, your letter from the college. Okay. So this is something that you all have to upload in case of your UG branch specialization. After that, you have a UG syllabus. In the UG syllabus, you have to upload your entire college syllabus. So most of you would be uploading the documents and the team would be writing you for clarification that please provide your syllabus for graduation. In that case, because you know that maths is a mandatory subject and maths might be you would have studied in fifth semester or sixth semester. In that case, you will have to make sure that you are providing all the details of your subject, right? So you should upload the entire college syllabus starting from first semester to sixth semester, although you are uploading the mark sheets only of 4 semesters, right? So you would have gotten a certain email after accepting the offer letter. After that, there are two mandatory college ID proofs. One is an Aadhaar card, one is a PAN card. In ID proofs, when you have the Aadhaar and PAN card, you have to upload both the sides of your of your Aadhaar card, the front side and the back side. And as you all know, maths is a mandatory subject, so you have to provide all the details in terms of your maths. If you are studying maths in your last semester, please make sure you are providing the details, right? If you have maths in any other semester, then you have to upload your syllabus as well. So this is something that you have to provide and upload the documents on Embark portal. Now coming to the address proof. In the address proof, you have two columns. One is a permanent address, one is a current address. So make sure whatever address you are writing, you have the valid address proof, whether it is for permanent address, whether it is for current address. In the documents in your Aadhaar proof, you can upload either your Aadhaar card, you can upload your passport, you can upload your voter ID, driving license, electricity bill, or rental agreement as well. So many of the students would have joined the BSc and MSc integrated course. For all those who have joined the integrated course and now you are discontinuing your MSc to go ahead for MTech, you have to provide a letter from your college stating that you are no longer an MSc person, you have just completed BSc, or if not the letter, you can provide an email also, but make sure the email is from a valid college domain ID, not from @Gmail, @Yahoo, not like this. Now, moving ahead, how do you upload the documents? So, whenever you are accepting the offer letter, you get an email. In that email, you click on the iSIMS link. Once you click on the link, this is the page that comes up in front of you. And how do you upload? You enter your login ID and your password. You click on login if you remember your password. If you do not, then you need to click on forget and then you will recover your login ID and password. Once you have clicked into the dashboard, this is how the dashboard page looks like. You have to click on background verification because all of you are adding up your documents for background verification. You will upload the background verification and you will click on background verification, and this is how the tab looks like. There you find the details like fill more profile details. Click on fill more profile and you can get this page. This page will give you 5 sub options where you have to upload the eligible documents, the documents which are required. Okay. So firstly, you have to open this declaration. In this declaration, this is basically the letter of authorization. In letter of authorization, this is the long page. At the bottom of the page, you will find a tick box. You have to click a tick. You have to accept, and you have to digitally sign the LOA, which is letter of authorization. So here you will enter your sign, your name in capital, and the date where you are doing this activity. So this is how actually the letter of authorization looks like. Now, moving ahead, you will click on next. Next comes your personal details section. In the personal details section, you have to upload documents like your personal ID, your photograph, your Aadhaar card, your PAN card, all the mandatory fields that are required. And in your ID proof, you have to upload Whatever ID proof documents you are uploading should actually match with the ID, like your address should be the valid address with respect to your Aadhaar or PAN card, whatever it is. Similarly, make sure you are uploading a very recent photograph. You have a very latest photograph on your Aadhaar and PAN card. If you are uploading any other documents, there is a tab called as Other Documents. You can upload the documents there. Just have a look. This is how the personal details page looks like. On the top is the photograph where you have to upload your passport size photograph with no sunglasses. Make sure you are not uploading any sort of selfies or any photograph with a very cool background or where you are wearing a floral shirt or something like that. Your photograph should be the one with a very formal attire, white background, with no sunglasses. If you are wearing specs, specs are allowed. Then comes your first name and last name issues. You have to enter all these details. Enter the gender, your date of birth, marital status, your email ID, and your mobile number. While entering your mobile number, make sure the +91 code for India is there. Uploading your ID proofs will give you options. If you are uploading a passport, you have to upload it here. If you're uploading an Aadhaar card, you have to upload this column, PAN card, and this. Apart from PAN, Aadhaar, or passport, if you have any other document, please make sure you upload it in this column. Now, all the documents should be within 4 MB of the size. Once this is done, click on Save and Next. Right? This is the broader view. You can view it for your reference. Okay. Now we'll move ahead for the education section, which is the third section. In education, you have to enter all these details like your 10th details, your 12th details, and all the documents like your highest and the recent degree, which is your graduation degree. In this degree, in this column, you have to enter all the details like when did you start, till when are you continuing, your higher education degree name, year of passing, whether your education is a regular education or a distance education. All these details should be clearly mentioned. Once you enter the details for higher education or BSc, BCA, whatever it is, you can add the details, you can upload the documents, and you can proceed for your 10th and 12th. Make sure there are two options at the bottom of the screen. One is save, one is save and next. You will click on save and next. Fourth tab is the work experience tab. In the work experience tab, you will be clicking on no because all of you are the freshers. You do not have any prior work experience. In that case, you will click on no, which means that we will consider you as a fresher, right? Next is click on save and next. And the last step would be your address. In the address column, you have to write and enter two details. One is your permanent address, other one is your current address. Make sure whatever details you write, you enter in your permanent address or the current address. You upload the documents also in the same format. And please make sure the exact address. For example, if you upload Aadhaar card as your address proof, the address which is mentioned in the Aadhaar card is something that you have to write it down on the Embark portal. All these fields will have all the address details equal to your proof which you are uploading. So this is something that you should know. Now in the last you will get two options. One is save, one is submit. So you will firstly save your activities and then you will submit. Now we will discuss about your queries, whatever you have. You have all you all have uploaded the documents, right? So now we will quickly discuss on what is the document which is required, what are the issues that you are facing. So we'll take up your queries one by one. And let's discuss. I'm sharing one QR code. I'm sharing one link actually. In that link, you can use the link for entering your details because once you will enter the details, only then I'll be able to help you better, right? So I'm sharing a feedback and issue tracking link. Please click on this link and fill the details as per survey. I am sharing it in the Q&A section where you all are writing the questions. And then one by one, I will take up your queries. Please click on the link quickly and try to fill your responses here. So I have already presented the link in the chat box. You all can use the link. And till the time, I'm taking your questions. I hope all of you would have got the offer letters. Students, please try to scan the QR, try to fill in the survey as per the link shared in the in this chat box. In this chat box, your uh, audit. I'll quickly explain you. Sana, if you're asking your status, you need to provide me with your superset ID or your resume number. Rahul, the team is asking for your sixth semester mark sheet. You can simply write it down in the remarks column that your mark sheet will be provided only once you complete your sixth semester. And guys, we'll try to onboard you as soon as possible because you know onboarding happens in batches and we cannot onboard everybody on a single date. By 30th of March, we will try to onboard maximum of the audience here. All those people whose link is expired or whatever the issue is, please fill in the survey. We will help you with the responses. Venkata Vardhan, if you applied for third semester mark sheet, make sure you enter in the remarks column that you have applied for third sem mark sheet. Once you get it, you will upload it. Resume number is the 8-digit number that you find on the offer letter. Lokesh, you can take 5 to 10 days because if the college has not given you the mark sheets, then we cannot help it. Ashwin, if you have an active backlog and it will be completed within 4 to 5 months, we can onboard you only after that. Adarsh Mishra, your audit is an amber category, which means there are certain documents which the BGB team is asking to provide as a matter of clarification. Shubham, you can write in the remarks column that your result is yet not announced. Akhila, you can revert back on the mail stating that please re-trigger my offer letter, and we'll try to re-trigger that. All the people on this call are the ones whose audit is still not green, which means that still you all fall under the amber category, where there is a scope that we can onboard you basis your audit. Gaurav, your amber is also your audit is also amber. It shows that it is 100% complete, but there would be any document which is not uploaded. Please check on the email. Promote B. If you have got a clarification to provide a bona fide certificate with CGPA and the college is not providing you the bona fide letter with CGPA, ask them to write on email that this is your CGPA and this is your bona fide certificate. Then upload that entire email screenshot. Sana, I'm checking your status. Let me see. Your audit is also amber, Sana. You need to check what the team is asking you to upload as a matter of clarification. Bhanu Prakash, fifth, sixth semester mark sheets. If you have not started your fifth and sixth semester, write it down in the remarks column that you are studying in your fifth semester. If any one of you is facing the login restricted link, please make sure you are filling the survey that I have already circulated in the chat box. You need to click on the link and you have to upload the documents. You have to provide us the clarification. Surbi, if you have completed the verification, you have received a mail stating accept the offer letter. Please make sure you are reverting to the email that your offer letter needs to be refigured. Shashank, if there was no option, you will not get any option to upload the UG branch or UG syllabus. If the team is asking any sort of clarification, then you have to provide it in the mark sheet column. Thomas, if you do not have the fifth semester mark sheets, you can write it in the remarks column. Kothakula Arshita, you can fill the survey that I have already shared. Internet copy of the result is fine, but the internet copy should be clear and uncut, and it should have all the subject names and your marks along with your enrollment number. Not everybody has to upload the UG syllabus. Thomas, if your fifth semester mark sheets exams are completed, but you do not have the result, you have the authority to write in the remarks column that you will upload the documents only when the result is announced. Saif Alam, if you have a backlog and it will be cleared in May, we have to wait for your case. We have to wait for your backlog to be over. all those candidates whose user access has been restricted, we will try to share a fresh link. You can clear the cache memory, and all of you please log in into the link, into the new link only through laptop or desktop. It is not mobile friendly. MTech degree is valid because it is a regular degree and entire fees is borne by Wipro. You are not paying anything. Maths is a mandatory subject in graduation. Training will be done either online or offline depending upon the situation. Please fill in the survey. If your university has promoted you to the second semester, considering the total marks of first semester, it will not create any problem. Please do not compare whether your friends have got the laptop collection but you have not got. It is because everybody's candidature is different. Might be your friend is getting onboarded on early date and you are getting onboarded 2 months later. That happens because we will be onboarding you only on the basis of projects. I think I have already explained you about the MTech degree. Once again, I'm reiterating, giving you last few minutes so that you can fill up the survey. I think still people have not filled up the survey. Again, I have shared the link in the chat box. Please acknowledge the link. Okay. Shehzada Abdullah, if you have uploaded your old PAN card, there is no such concern. If the team is reverting you back, if the team is releasing the screen back to you, you can upload the fresh new PAN card. Please update your Aadhaar and PAN cards. All the candidates whose login is restricted, please anticipate, fill the survey. We will help you with the fresh link. Okay, so I think I have tried to answer all the queries, and this is not a new session. This is a repetitive session. We'll be having this every week on Friday. So if your questions are unanswered, please stay tuned. We will take up your queries maybe next week. Thank you so much. And again, fill the survey, fill this survey because this survey will help you. We can check the status. We can help you with the correct understanding of the status of your documents. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining in this live session.